Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? Monday morning. I barely made it to the show. How's everybody this morning? Good morning, Pam. First in the chat. Good morning, good morning. Stephen, how are you, Stephen? Anybody lurking on there? Good morning. JRKR 1964, good morning. All you people on Facebook, come over to the YouTube side and chat along with everybody else. Hello, Stitch It. How are you? I love all those little emojis. Coffee and what's the last one? Is it headphones? I can't tell. January House. Mike, how are you? Saw a little bit of your auction last night. Pretty cool stuff. I thought you were usually up very early. I am, but I had Sandy started work yesterday. Excuse me. And she didn't have her parking pass. So I had to take her in. Otherwise, it was $17 to park at the airport. And I had to pick her up. So we didn't get back until after midnight because she gets out at 11:30. So, but I worked through the night. I got like 40 drafts up to the VA, and I think after today I'll be at 600 listings, so that's nice. Although a lot did sell too. So, anybody wants to come in? I posted the link on the top. If anybody would like to come in and share their weekend with us and how you did if you sourced this weekend. I did. We usually go for coffee on the weekends. No, I didn't go for coffee this morning. I keep the cups and use the Keurig every once in a while. Like yesterday, I knew I was gonna do a lot of work, so I had 4 of these yesterday, like before noontime. So we went and we take the dog, and there was nothing. There was like 1 or 2 signs for garage sales yesterday going down the highway thing that we usually go to. But on the way coming back was this house that I got a lot of cool stuff before. And I mean a lot of cool stuff. And they had the sign out again. And it's like, man, they haven't had it in months and months. So I went in. And once again, she had just bins full of stuff, mostly Christmas and stuff like that people didn't want. So I'm sorry, I got all my listing pictures here. She says, you need a new microwave. And I said, man, because I told her, I says, I'm just into reselling. I picked up this brand new in the box. I did open it to check it. Now, if you if you want to look it up, this is selling for between $50 and $90 pre-owned. She said, you can have it for $20. I just have to get rid of it. After I saw that, I says, all right, I'm in. I'll take it. And then there was one of these big, do away with the human body bins, I called them. The real big ones. I don't know how many gallons. They're full of stuff. A lot of it all new, because I don't know. I think the person that used to live in the house did pallet buys of Amazon returns or shelf pulls, because everything I bought from last time had a lot of it had not Amazon, Amazon and Target. A lot of them had Target labels on them. So I saw a lot of new stuff, and I says, how much for the whole bin? She says, oh, you paid me for the microwave already. Just take it. So I said, wow, okay. She said, if you want anything else, just take it. Because if not, I'm just going to throw it all away after today. But most of it was all Christmas and stuff. So we pulled out what we thought we could resell. And, even if we put it at a garage sale that we have at $1 a piece, we made our money back and then got a free microwave out of it. On a buying freeze, I don't need to buy anything. That's cool. That is cool. I'm all for that. I told Sandy, I says, I don't want to buy anything else. Although, it's like, if it's a great deal, then I'm probably going to spend and buy it. We'll probably still go on some rummage sales because they are ending soon. Yeah, I love church rummage sales with 50 cents a quarter and that type of stuff. But $20 for the microwave, that I don't know how much it's selling for new. Once I saw the pre-owned prices, I said, yeah, that's a no-brainer. So I text my family back home, knowing I'm going to go up there soon. I said, anybody need a new microwave? Because I figured I'd just give it to them. Nobody needed one. My niece just bought one a few months back. So I figured I'd put it on Facebook Marketplace and sell it. But then when I came home, I put a posting on our community website. I says, anybody interested in doing a garage sale soon? And people said, yeah. So I says, how about we settle one for October 9th, 3 weeks out? We could do enough promotion on it and hopefully get some people here. So I'll do some ads and stuff like that on it and sell a lot of my stuff. I have to get rid of a lot of these racks. Might as well start selling those. I started emptying them, as you guys know. I started listing a lot of stuff. It's blowing my mind how much my stuff is worth now. I should be on a buying freeze, but I cannot help myself. I hear you. Great deal. Yeah, it was. I hear you. I mean, yeah, you're out and about. You say, wow, I got a whole room. I got a 20 by 20 storage unit full of stuff. But this is $5. And I know I could sell it for 10. So, or 20, whatever. So you pick it up. Now, that's the way I am. And I know I have a lot of stuff still to list, like all this stuff that I have been listing. But to prove a point, the other day, I dropped Sandy off at physical therapy. She had her shoulder worked on. And I dropped some stuff off at the post office. Around the corner from the post office is a thrift store, a church thrift store. So I had to wait an hour. I says, let me just go in. I said, do you have any video games? She says, yeah, that box just came in. So I went through it. 3 or 4 video games. They were $2 a piece. I checked them all out. I picked out the good ones. I think there was 3 or 4 of them. Didn't need any cleaning or anything. Grabbed a coffee. Went back to the physical therapy place. Waited in the parking lot and listed the stuff while I was waiting. Came back, put it in a box, all done. So, I mean, if you can get into that mode, why not, right? But yeah, I have to start picking through all my stuff. And that's what I'm doing now. All my stuff. It's not a death pile, it's a profit pile. But I got to start doing those posters because they're just a lot of space in the Good Morning Dark County picker. Those posters that are rolled, they take up a whole bay of the garage. So I got to start listing those. But it's, I think what I'm going to do is use these. I figured I'll put 2 pins in the wall in the garage because I need a white wall. And I'll clip the poster top to this, and then I have bigger ones, and I'll weight them and hopefully that'll straighten out the poster. I'll snap the picture and then probably put it in a sleeve, because I bought 100 sleeves and bags for the posters, and I think they'll pack nicer flat. Swamp Picker, good morning. How are you doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well today, Monday. Going to have some good weather, I hear, although here it's going to thunderstorm again. I think we have thunderstorms every day for the last week, and it's supposed to be the same way this week. I'm excited thinking about how much money I will save. Well, think about how much money you're going to make when you start selling all the stuff that you have once it's listed. If I remember correctly, you have thousands of items listed. So anybody want to come in? I posted the link on the top. Did anybody else get some good scores this weekend? Anybody do any sourcing over the weekend? Like I said, we had, with the one I bought, there was only 3 garage sales locally. I didn't want to drive, crazy. We went 15 miles. That was it. I don't know why it was such a dead Saturday. Sunday here, usually no one does anything. It's church. Anybody have any good sales? Great way to save money. Yeah, it's great to save money. It is. It is. Better to make money. Lexi, how are you? Oh, wow. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Hopefully you're getting better. I know what it's like to be really sick. All right, Swamp Picker, thanks for coming in, saying hello. Take care today. I listed a lot over the weekend, hoping to get a lot more done this week. Me too. I started the week at 504. Then we sold a lot of stuff on Sunday, so it was down to 497. Hopefully today I'll be just like 1 or 2 over 600. And I just want to keep getting listed. Now, granted, I'm listing a lot of small stuff. Like I listed a lot of the import Legos. Listed around 75 this weekend. Very cool. What are you selling, JR? What kind of stuff are you selling? If I can stop buying. Well, one of the ways to do it, like what I've been doing too, is I'll go to my unlisted pile. Oh, damn. So sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
How long have you been in there?
Like forever, since you started the show.
No. I am so sorry. Normally I hear it and it didn't go off.
I just wanted to share real quick because I'm packing and got a lot to do today. This yard sale find, if I can.
Yeah, go.
Check this out. Look at this Prince Albert crimp cut tobacco jar, glass jar, right? It still has the tax stamp on the side, and look what year it's from.
1910.
1910, baby.
Damn. And that's funny because normally it's in a tin.
Right. Normally it's in a tin, but they had a few of these jars, and a couple things. It has the lid, and it has this locking mechanism here, which a lot of them don't have. So you pull that out, and then you can take the lid off. Well, hold on. It's hard to do it holding it. But yeah. And the other thing is, it's got this sponge. It's like the moisture.
That's the humidifier.
It keeps the tobacco. There's nothing in there, but
yeah, you gotta be at 60 to 65% humidity to keep it fresh.
I paid $10 and I put it up for auction on eBay. I already had somebody offer me $50, and I declined. I said no. I'm just gonna see how the auction goes. I don't have any bids on it yet, but I have 13 watchers or something. I don't know, a lot of watchers. A lot of watchers. Let me look here. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Is that a yard sale? And I picked up some. I have 14 watches on it. I started it at 40.
Very
I mean,
nice.
it's probably not like a huge dollar item, big. I mean, I don't think it's going to go for like hundreds of dollars. The last one sold for like 70, 75 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just cool. 1910, and it's like in excellent condition, like no chips, no cracks. I mean, the label on the back is a little, but it's 111 years old. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, very, very nice.
So
Very, very nice.
I just thought I'd come on and show you my yard sale.
Very cool. Yeah, usually because when we opened our smoke shop back in the 80s, we had the option of selling the loose tobacco like that, and we shied away from it. But that's the way it is. You would have a like a 2-tier back wall or whatever with those canisters on it with all the different tobaccos. Then you had to have a scale to weigh it out and all that stuff.
Right.
But we shied away from it.
It had tobacco in it, and it smelled so good. It wasn't original, I'm sure, but tobacco, but it smelled so good. It hurt me to like just dump it out.
Yep. Well, those, to tell you the truth, those, what do they usually use for canning, right? Those with the locks on the top. Those make excellent humidifiers, humidors for cigars. That's what we would sell them in the smoke shop, and all you do is you put a little piece of cotton or whatever in a little baggie, and keep it wet, and that keeps your 60% humidity in the jar for your cigars.
Yep.
But that is very cool.
I thought it was pretty cool. Prince Albert. I put it on my Instagram, but I thought I'd come in and show you because I like glassware.
Yep.
And it's not that big. It's like maybe 8 inches by like 5 inches.
Yep.
So it'll ship okay, like an 11 by 11 by 11 box or so.
Yep. Yeah. Very, very cool.
$10. I think I'll get at least 50 for it. I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, you already offered 50.
Yeah, it was already offered. Sometimes
it'll go for more than that.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do, like, I'll take, if somebody offered me some crazy, if somebody offered me like $200, I'd pull the auction down. You know what I mean? But not for $50. Yeah. 1910 tax stamp.
Yeah. Very nice.
Cool is that? Anyway, I'm I'm packing and listening.
Very cool.
So I thought I'd stop in and say hi to everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend.
Yeah, I saw your auction last night while I was listing.
Yeah, we sold some things last night, and some eBay sales, Macari sales. Monday's always a busy packing day for me.
Exactly. Yeah, I got a lot to pack today myself. I almost forgot last night to put in a call for pickup because I don't want to drive to the post office today.
Oh, okay.
And Mondays, she usually comes after 3, sometimes really close to 5, but she knows that I have to have the stuff scanned by 5 or eBay will ding me. She says Mondays is really tough because we have so much Amazon stuff from the weekend.
Right.
So, but she's good. She knows. After twice, it's like, oh, damn, it was 4:30. You weren't here yet, so I just went to the post office. She says, oh, I'm sorry. So now they know my stuff has to be in the truck and scanned by 5.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to run out because I'm sure I'll have to go to UPS today. One of these boxes, I'm sure we'll have to go UPS just for like usually one of my auction boxes because we do free shipping.
Yep.
So I try to find the inexpensive. But UPS, I'd rather ship at UPS anyway, to tell you the truth, rather than post office. So
really, not FedEx?
Yeah, FedEx is okay. I just find that UPS is the least expensive usually for like the bulkier stuff, and I've never had any issues with knock on wood. Very few issues with UPS.
That's cool.
Versus the post office because we're getting to that time of year now. A month or so. It'll be crazy with shipping and missing packages and.
Oh, I'm still struggling. I haven't had, thank goodness, I haven't had anything really lost in a long time. I'm sorry, I'm not looking the chat, but I will. In the last 2-3 weeks now, I have 2 packages that are missing. One is a 4 or 5 pack of action figures, $300 and something.
Oh gosh.
And the other one is a phone set that went to India
Oh.
for $200.
Oh boy.
And now eBay's holding that money. They have been since day one. So I keep calling, and they said, "Oh, I see it's the one in India. It's in the country. It's going to be delivered by this week." Well, Sunday happened. I went. They didn't update the thing, and it's not delivered. The other one's in Texas. It's like, well, because of the hurricane and COVID, we're really bad.
Yeah.
So
But don't let that. Sometimes it's not like we have one. I'm in Pennsylvania, and anything that goes like east or north of me, it goes through this hub in New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey.
yeah,
It's literally like just a black hole up there. Like
yep.
no matter what time of year, like Christmas is obviously the worst time, but like June, if it goes through Jersey City, it's like a 1 in 2 chance it's just going to get lost up there.
Right.
And it has nothing to do. I don't think with COVID or
Yep.
I mean, they don't
Jersey was the one that was opening the packages too, weren't they? To
I'm
verify
sure
what was
they
in
were.
them.
I'm sure they were. I mean, I remember last year. I have a friend that works in Philadelphia at the post office, and like it was like January, and they were just getting to like, I mean, they would just stack packages up and like put them to the side, like just like palletize them to the side. And then he would take screenshots and send me like, here's what we're working on today. And it was shipments from like November.
Wow.
He was like, you could see the date, whatever when you buy the postage, it's, whatever postage date on there. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
JR, I did insure, and for the one here in the States, I did signature required because I don't know the person. And it's $300, so I did it. The one that's overseas, I can't do signature, but even the post office couldn't find it because I used that eBay international shipping.
Oh yeah,
So eBay had to do it, which was another fiasco.
I use Pirate Ship simple export rate for international.
I did too, but I don't know. I just kept it. The rate was just about the same, so I kept it there with eBay and just did it.
The less I can rely on eBay for things, the better for me.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Shipping wise.
Yep, I don't blame you. After this, it's I don't know. It's I'm just hope I got to make calls again today. So now, last week, I think on Wednesday, I put claims in for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So one had to go to the post office. He put a claim in, so we'll let you know in 3 weeks. And the other one is I forget what Pip Postage or whatever. That's eBay's company.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. So put a claim in with them too. But $500. I mean, if it was $50, it's like, okay.
No. Yeah, you can't do that for $200-300.
Right.
I was thinking about this year offering like more than one service. Like I usually don't offer, like usually I just do whatever, expedited shipping or whatever. But maybe I'll offer a different service this year. I don't know. Or an additional service for shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish eBay would give us that on the drop down. Right now it's you do 2 or 3 things. I think you could do UPS, right?
Yeah, but whatever you list first in your list, like whatever, when you make your listing, whatever one you pick first,
yeah,
is the one that shows on the front screen when people are looking for your listings.
Right.
So if you offer like, whatever, UPS and it's $10 or whatever shipping, and then you offer UPS and it's $12, but chances are UPS probably get it there at least sooner than the post office. When they're scrolling through the listings, they'll just see that first listing or that first option first. So they have to click into it, and then they have to like go, check that, make that selection for UPS for most people.
That's what they see on the listing, but when they purchase, they show on the invoice all the options.
Right. Yeah.
Like what I do sometimes is I'll do first class shipping. If I do a flat rate shipping, first class $5, and then I say, well, it's going to be really close. It's going to probably go priority. I'll do priority $7. So
Right.
I'm
Right.
thinking maybe just for the $2 extra they
Right.
might want it.
Yeah.
But I don't think eBay gives us the option of FedEx yet on their drop down. I'll have to check.
There should be like a smart post option at least, right? I don't use FedEx that much. I really don't. I mean, every once in a while I will, but it just seems to be, if it's anywhere close, it's usually close to UPS, and I just do UPS.
Yeah, that's FedEx Smart Post, where FedEx takes it to the city,
Right.
and then they drop it off at the post office and let them finish it.
Mm-hmm.
At least that gets the post office off the books for the getting it from here to the city.
Right.
That's not too bad. But yeah, a lot of different things to think of. And everybody's got to make sure we all have our boxes ordered and that type of stuff. Like I just ordered so many different sizes this weekend that I've been out of and need now.
Yeah, stock up on all that stuff and hunker down for some listing for the winter. I think. I mean, there's so many things going on. Like I just read this article about post office workers getting like cheated out of hours. I don't know. Google it. It's really interesting. I mean, it's a shame, but like over the last, I don't know how many years, like $500,000, $750,000 in hours, where like, because the post office is on like this, crackdown not to pay overtime. Okay. But yet the people that work, the carriers and the people that sort and all that can't get their work done in 8 hours. Like people were talking about like not eating lunch and running to houses to like, whatever, deliver the mail and stuff like that. And then they would come back and they'd be in overtime, and then they'd have to, and they wouldn't get paid. Their managers, their supervisors were just deleting the hours. So like people were taking like screenshots of their time cards and like filing grievances with, they have a union, and all that stuff. So, I mean, like imagine you're working your butt off like that at the post office, and then you're not getting paid. You know what I mean? Like for the extra time, And I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad job, but I mean, if you're working, 60 hours and you're only getting paid 40, you're going to be like, how motivated are you going to be to try to get that package out the next time? You know what I mean? Or do a little extra or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they really can't do that. If you're on the clock, you can't do that.
Right. Yeah. No. And the thing is, like because it's like a federal government, service or whatever, part of the federal government, like it has to go to like arbitration when these people get like, it has to go through like their union and then arbitration, and these arbitrators can't do anything. So like nothing really happens. Like they have to like file, like the supervisors go to training for like to learn how to use the time clock system or whatever. I don't know. Like read the article, Google it. It's interesting. People are interested.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were on salary, that's one thing. Cause I remember when I was in Walmart, we were on salary. You get paid for 45, but you work 90.
No, but these guys are talking about going in the morning, loading up the truck full of stuff, and then like supposedly like they have like these areas where they scan in like during the day, throughout the day or something. Like, I don't know. They have to read it. You'll understand. But like at 10 o'clock, you're supposed to be here on your route or whatever. So you have to scan in. And if you're not, and people are like skipping lunch and running the houses and like, oh my, like no wonder you see those videos where they're just like grab a box and just throw it on your porch. You know what I mean? They're 2 hours late for their whatever, That's
crazy.
So anyway, I just thought I'd show you my cool find from the weekend.
Yeah, no, it's excellent.
I like it. Up for auction on eBay. I'll show you tell you how it did later on, but I did a 7-day eBay auction, started it at $39.99.
Cool.
We'll see. So yeah, thanks for having me on, and hello everybody that I missed in the chat.
No, thank you for coming on.
Talk to you guys later.
All right, take care, Mike.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, that was a very cool find. 1910. Wow. Finally something older than me. Went to the fair. They had a small flea market. I got a lot of great things. Went back yesterday, found everything was 50% off, so I found more. Yeah, I love those. Love those 50% off days. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I finally properly diagnosed. I am having multiple temporary lobes. Oh my God. Wow. I hope they're going to find out and get you on the right stuff. Alexi. DVDs, Blu-rays, Funko Pops, plush, video games. I finally did your I processed your thing yesterday, JR. But that's what you sell, DVD. I just listed some of my personal DVDs yesterday. Funko Pops, plush, video games, very cool. Just trying to list some every day. That thing is so neat. Yeah, that container was nice. Usually it's in a can. Prince Albert. I remember when we opened up the smoke shop and it was 85. People would call us. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Say, yes, we do. Well, let him out. He's suffocating. You bastard. It's like, Paul, do you use a lot of 8x6x4 boxes, and who has it as a good price? Man, 8x6x4. No, I do 9x6x4. And I just got a bunch in 2 weeks ago, and I just found it on Amazon. You know, when you go to Amazon, when you type in, I do 9x6x4 shipping boxes. Don't just do boxes, because then they'll come up with just a light cardboard. Do shipping boxes. And then it's going to give you the option on the top that says featured. I click that and go, show me the lowest first, because the featured is always going to pop up and they're going to show you what they want to show you. So I just go to the lowest cost first and I see it, and they'll have the weight rating, like 20, 25, 30, 35. I think I just ordered some 4x4x4s, and they said they're very strong. They're a 35. And I ordered a bundle of 25. And now I got to get some smaller boxes, because Sandy's going to start listing a lot of her jewelry that she made. So I need smaller boxes for that. DC Sells, welcome in. Sorry it took me a while to get to the chat. There will probably be huge delays. Yeah, I hate that. It's not just the delays, but when they lose things, it's bad enough the delays. When people, like this first guy with the action figures, there hasn't been this was September 3rd, I think. There hasn't been a scan since August 18th. It says it's still in the hub. And I just bluntly put it out there, which is probably not a good thing. I said, I am very sorry. I will find out, but I don't deliver the stuff. I just sell it. Once it leaves me here at the post office, it's out of my hands. Because they get all bent out of shape. And I can imagine, spend $339 on a set of action figures, and it's not there a month later. I'd be pissed too. Yes, it does. So it's not only going to, it's going to give the buyer grief. The buyer's going to give that grief back to us. Did you? Yep, I did have insurance. Always, it's something over $100. I don't know the person, so I want to make sure who's getting it. I like FedEx for bigger items. Flipping Hustler, good morning, good morning. Hope you had an amazing weekend. It was good. It was productive. That's what I like. Productive week, productive days. Talk about going postal, yeah. Thanks, Paul. It's heading in the right direction now. We have right diagnosis. Oh, Mike says he uses the 8x6x4 boxes, gets them from eBay. I like the eBay ones, but they're probably more expensive. I tend to shy away from the eBay boxes. I did buy a lot. But the last couple of batches of eBay boxes I bought, they were glued wrong. They don't, either that or they come apart too easy. And, I know you got to use your $25 or $50 coupon, but I don't want the box coming apart in shipping. So I'm all caught up with the chat. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I am at my 30 minutes. I usually do the 30 minutes between Victoria and Johnny. So if there is nothing else, thank you all for coming in. I will end it here. And if there's no other questions, if you have a question, put it in the chat. We'll get to it right away. And I scheduled all the shows for the week. Tomorrow and Thursday we'll do just a chit chat show. I think Wednesday we're going to talk a little bit about places to source. Where's your favorite place to source for goodies? Or actually, I put it in, where's your favorite place to source for ROI, return on investment? So no other questions. Just waiting for the lag. We'll end it here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And have a great day. Make it a productive day and make some money.